Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Middle7 Gaming. We're playing MechWarrior 5. So I spent a little bit of time yesterday morning. I was going to say last night, but it was yesterday morning. Running around, picking up some more ammo. I just went through the rest of the industrial hub to see what kind of special ammos we had. Riverboat made some comments. He said that Deadfire LRMs were a blast. That he had gotten the UACs to work with just the regular ammo. So if it was a UAC 580mm, it worked with 80mm. He had to do a, where you go in and you refresh or re-verify your data or whatever, and it seemed to work for him. However, we did find UAC-specific ammo. Now, I don't know if this is a carryover that they were unable to pull out of, the Magnum Force was unable to take out of the game, or if the UAC ammo actually works regardless of size or any of that, because it doesn't list something. So let's go ahead. We're going to hop into our battle mechs, and I suppose for the UACs we may as well look at the rifleman, because we know it's got a good we know it's got a couple hard points there for that sort of stuff. So let's take a look at what we've got. They should be under AC5s. So I've got an 80mm UAC 5 Armstrong and 115mm Kawabata Weapons Industry, and I've got two of each. Do they weigh the same? 9 tons, 9 tons, 8 tons. So we are going to lose a little bit of something here. Little something's going to have to disappear for this to work. So we'll go ahead and pull these out. He says. All right, so let's look at what ammo we have before we go too deep into this. Let's turn off valid only. So what we have, 110, only 1 ton of it though. Do we have 80mm ammo? I assume it's numerical. I've got 3 tons of 80mm ammo. How much ammo do we have in this? Just 1 ton right now. Oh. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the large lasers. This is a mistake. Okay, just understand that when I say that, this is a mistake. We are going to rely a little bit more heavily on our guns here than what I really would like, but we'll see how it goes. So we had more of the 80mm ammo, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, and we've got 3 tons of 80, and we've got 111 rounds per each. So I'll put 1 there. I'm going to put 1 there. And I thought that we had actual UAC ammo as well. Yep, and then I've got a ton of this. I'm going to put this in the head for now. Or not. I put that structure there. And we've got it. So there we go. So I'm not sure if it's going to let us flip back and forth. I'm not sure which of these it's going to use. That says we've got 85 rounds, and then this we're going to have 222 rounds. So it'll be a little experiment to kind of see what we get going on there. Now we need to add something back in over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We could just continue to add medium lasers. What do PPCs weigh? They weigh 7 tons. We could add a PPC, strip something off. I'm not a huge fan of that. Do all these large lasers weigh the same? 5 tons, 5 tons, 5 tons. They all weigh 5 tons. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to add some medium lasers in. We've got 4 of these Diplins. Let's go ahead and strip these out. And then we'll just make sure they all match up, essentially, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh. I didn't realize we had another slot there. And we've got room for it. But it didn't get rid of it there. There we go. All right. What is the firing on these? let's see, that's 4 tons there, and that leaves us 4 tons. So that's 8 tons we have. These were what, 5 tons each? Yeah, so we'd be short. But you know what, 5 medium lasers isn't too bad. You know what, we'll go ahead, we'll throw a series arms in there, a 2-1, a tier 2 1. Since I don't have 5 of any of these. And we'll call that a day. All right, so we've got UAC and we've got 80, and we'll see what that does. I'm going to go ahead, we'll max armor on this thing. That gets us within half a ton. Don't I have an extra half a ton of the UAC ammo down at the very bottom? What happens if I click valid only? Interestingly, it does not show the UAC armor as valid. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it's not valid. It's not going to do us any good. But we're going to try. And because I have an extra ton here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to unclick it. And we'll go ahead and throw it in there. Just in case it works. I don't expect that it does at this point. But we've got the extra half ton. We'll put it there. And we'll see what happens. Actually, I'm going to put it over here where there's all these structure things. I don't know if the structure can take crits or not, but we'll throw it there just in case. We've got all those other options to absorb some of that. Yeah, something like that. So we're close. We'll go ahead and start the work on that thing. So we've got a number of things with SRMs. So let's go ahead and... let's see. Let's check the loadout on this guy. What do we have in this one? We've got the 2 SRM-4 Hollies. How much ammo do we have for these things? Got 2 tons of SRM ammo in there. I'm going to go to ammo. I'm going to go to valid only. I'm going to find ammo. So we've got 2 tons of Deadfire SRM, and we've got 4 tons of Inferno. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of these, and I'm going to add a ton of SRM ammo in there, and we'll see how that works. We already know how Deadfire SRMs work. They work just like they have in the past. They don't lock on. You just shoot at them, as opposed to these, which lock on. So we'll go with this, and we'll go ahead and start the work there. And then the other thing we need, I think I got some Deadfire LRM. I'm not sure. Let's find out. If we did, maybe we put it on an archer. And I do have some Deadfire LRM. So I'm going to take a ton of this out, and I'm going to add a ton of Deadfire LRM, and I'm going to go ahead and start the work there. Then I'm going to go over to the Nexus page, and I'm going to verify that I remember what the command is. I think it's /, and we'll go ahead and check that. So give me just a moment. All right, we're here at NexusMods. I should have MechWarrior in here as a game. Let's click that, and we should be able to find Merc Tech pretty quickly. Oh, just replace the sound. I'm like, okay, and we're going to look for, is it 1 word or 2 words? We'll type it in as 1, and we'll see what comes up. There's an update available to it, which I don't have. Well, this is since I downloaded it via Nexus. I haven't downloaded via Nexus in a while, so may not entirely be true at this point. We got it through the Epic Game Store. And here's all the instructions if you want. And / swap ammo. That is the / underneath my delete key or backstep key. Backspace key? I guess it's backspace. Whatever it may be. All right. Change rate of fire, swap ammo. Bring up the critical. I don't think I've done F10 in game. Let's go ahead and make sure we hit F10 as well, because that brings up a critical slot display, it says. So we're going to go ahead and shut all that down. We do have a little bit of work done to finish all of this. 37 days on the Rifleman, and that's fine. We did spend a lot of money. I did look at some additional mechs, including a Grasshopper, which worked really well with our quick draws. But I chose to just kind of hold off for the moment. We'll see how it goes. Got a black market, a demolition, and a raid. A demolition. Let's work our way this way. Do we just kind of skip doing any sort of missions at all for them? That's a reputation 9. We're a 7 at the moment. That's an 8. Oh wait, maybe we'll stay where we're at. Maybe we'll come up here and we'll do. Do any of these have? That one's got a lot of stuff for Davians. That makes sense for us right now because that's where our good faction is. So we'll go ahead. We'll set course up there. 34 days. We should be close to repaired by the time we get there. Everything appears to be repaired. Oh, hold on. 3 more days for the rifleman. Now everything's repaired. Let's take a look at the available contracts. That is a 3-mission operation. We can do that. Yeah. We'll just kind of work our way through a couple of everything. 12 is all the shares they'll let us do there, so we'll just take a boatload of money. We could use some money anyway. That's fine. Demolition, raid, it said. All right, so we've got that. We are at 230 with this layout. And one of these guys, this one right here, we'll have to watch to see what we get as far as the ammo goes, because this is the quick draw that has the ammo. We didn't put it on the Hunchback, but that's fine, because next mission we'll switch and we'll take the Archer. We'll run through some stuff through. We'll try each of the 3 mechs. If I'm going to do that, I should probably not damage this guy right here. Let's put something else in for now. And we'll use that guy later for us. I'm tempted just to give him the Wolfhound. That does put us in under a little bit. I don't know that matters because he's so effective in the Wolfhound. We could then boost the other quick draw as well, right? Because if we're going in, we're getting 25 additional tons. We could give, we could go Freeman with the awesome, right? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go in close to tonnage, and we'll see how that goes. All right, let's give it a go, and I'll see you on the planet.
Looking to disrupt hostile forces by targeting their food supplies. This is all they have, so expect them to converge on you quickly once they see you as a threat. But remember that the primary objective is destroying the facility itself.
All right, we can see here that we are not going to get our UX to work, and I'm hitting my backslash key there, and you can see it still says jammed over the top. So that doesn't work. So I need to take a look at, I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to putz with it for a few minutes. We're going to see if we can figure out a way to get it to rework. I'll go back and read the directions from Riverboat. Sorry about that, Riverboat. And we'll see if his fix action works for us. So, uno momento, por favor, through the magic of YouTube, it'll just take a second. All right, so what Riverboat did was he verified his install. So you come in here to Epic Games or your launcher of choice. In this case, it's still on Epic. And you left-click those 3 dots. You can see there's a verify there. There is an option to verify on Steam as well. If you're having problems with something, you can go through there. I didn't find anything, and it did actually go through pretty quick. There's a little bit of wait for me because Phoenix Point, the DLC, I think, dropped recently, the Necronomicon, and it had a big update to do before it would let me take care of that. But it is what it is. It's just funny how blatantly people just rip off H.P. Lovecraft's kind of creation, the Necronomicon, and how many people that don't realize it was just a creation of a work of fiction and think it's somehow, you know, a real thing that he just happened to have included into his works of fiction. But anyway, I'm going to hop back into MechWarrior 5 now, and we'll see if it fixed our problem.
Saddle up, Commander. This contract has us targeting a remote farming facility for destruction. Go to Nut Point Alpha and tear the entire facility down.
All right, so I have loaded back into the game after the verify. No change. We're still showing jammed and hitting this doesn't happen. We can squeeze the trigger and we get a fatal error when we do that. I then backed out, reloaded from before we dropped, got rid of the UAC ammo, took it out completely just in case that was the problem, and we just dropped with the 80mm ammo. And that's where we are now, and you can see we managed to get a fatal error. So I'm going to check kind of versions next. Let's see if we can see what version of this is here as far as that goes. Let's look at Manage Mods. We have Merc Tech is what we're looking for here. Does it tell us anything about it? These are enabled, but not... they're enabled here, but they're not enabled in the game. So it doesn't show us there what version it is. Let's go... Let's back here, and we will go Explore Mods, and we'll see what Merc Tech shows up as in here. Merc Tech, let's take a look at it. 1.5.1.3. So let's go into MechWarrior and we'll go into the mod menu there and we'll see if we've got 1.5.1.3 there. If not, then we'll just do a quick load there and we'll see if that fixes it. Again, Riverboat ran into some problems with the original update. He ended up having to download the stuff from Nexus, and we may end up doing the same. Definitely a possibility. It's not a huge deal. You know, sometimes it's hard to get things to work equally across multiple platforms. And launching on Steam's probably not going to help that problem any. People are probably going to pick one or the other, which is going to be a pain in the butt for the community. But I understand how it goes. So we're going to go to mods here. And we are, yeah, so you can see we don't have them enabled in here. So Merc Tech here. I'm going to go ahead and drop that down. And 1.5.1.3, yeah, we're running an old version. So what we're going to do is we are going to update that, and then we'll hopefully drop back in and fix that. So important to note, it does not automatically, apparently, update your mods. That's good to know. Both from a filming standpoint, I like the fact that it doesn't do that. As an average gamer, I would probably prefer it does it. Maybe give me an update, a checklist that says, you know, auto upload or something like that. We'll have to kind of see how that goes. So I'm going to back out of this. We're going to try to update the version and get onto the right version and see if that fixes the problem. Okay, quick update. I had uninstalled and reinstalled MechWarrior 5, or not MechWarrior 5, the game, but the mod, the Merc Tech mod. And this is what I got. I got a fatal error. I then backed out, and I've re-verified, and we've come back in, and we've again got this error. Though, interestingly enough, the loading screen seemed to be changing. So, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm going to give it a second, see if it loads. I mean, clearly it says it hasn't here. When I hit OK last time, I didn't wait for anything to happen. I just hit OK, and it backed out. Here, because I was getting to record again a little bit, making sure stuff was good, I gave it a pause, and it updated the background screen. Now, it doesn't appear to be doing anything. Usually by this point, it's... Yep, there we go. Now it crashed the rest of the way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go through, we'll delete everything, and then we will re-download it from the Nexus page. However, it does appear that version 1.5.1.3 on Epic is broke. completely. So we'll give it a try. We'll do it manually, and we'll be back in 2 and 2. Hopefully just 2 for you. All right, I almost started with the full welcome back, my friends, intro because, yeah, it feels like that. I've been working on this for about an hour and a half now. I never stopped recording, so I have a clicker down there. We're at 1:27 and 30 seconds right now. So I finally got the game to load again. Now, I don't believe at this point that the problem is with the Merc Tech version anywhere, whether it be on NexusMod or on Epic. I ran into the same problems using both. I believe the problem originated with the mod compatibility pack, which on Epic shows an update version of July something, and on Nexus shows an update version of September something. So I don't believe they updated it on Epic, and that caused a weird hang up somewhere. My final fix action was to remove all mods. Now, if you go into the Epic store and you click Manage Mods and you just drag the slider over, right, so it shows up, it actually removes it from your folder on your computer. So it's not there at all. It won't show up in your mods list here. It just disappears. Now, what I did here is I downloaded the new version of the mod compatibility file from Nexus, and I'm running with the Merc Tech from Nexus. You can see they're in the mods directory, as opposed to the Epic mods directory. Epic mods, these are going to be our tabletop ones. I just re-enabled the slider on them since I still had them. We probably could have done this with the Merc Tech mod as well. So don't read anything into it, the fact that I'm running off the Nexus one. I'm running off the Nexus one because I'd already downloaded it. It was there. What I did was I actually created a mods backup folder here, and I just renamed the old mods folder with the stuff I had downloaded from Nexus. I know I want paint theme saving, and this is the one that tells us, gives us little icons as to which faction is offering which missions from the star map. So we wanted those. So I just renamed that. I went back in here. I created a new mods folder. When you have everything unselected from within the Epic store section, right, you've slid all the sliders over, this Epic mods directory is going to go away as well. So I was down to essentially a base load. No mods were loaded. This mods directory was empty. This mods directory didn't exist. We were then able to boot up in the game. What I then did was I went and I came into here. Well, I came into the game, I select mods, it opened up, it was blank. I hit open mod folder, and then I could back over here to here. I grabbed my Merc Tech and my Merc Tech MechWarrior 5 compatibility. I copied them into my mods directory here, and then I hit refresh list. They popped up here. I enabled them. It says you have to reboot. I did so. The game was then able to reboot. And since then, I have just been adding things back in. After those two worked, I then re-enabled these within the Epic store, slid the slider back over, they popped up, I came into the game, I clicked the little checkbox, I rebooted to load those. That worked. We hit open mod folder, we drug the rest of these in, and now everything appears to be working again. Again, I believe the actual problem was a mismatch between the compatibility pack and Merc Tech that caused some sort of big hang-up, or with any of these, to be honest. It did look like these had recent dates, but it might have been just because I was clicking stuff, not necessarily because they updated. So I don't know what exactly the problem was, but I believe the problem originates with an old version of the compatibility pack on the Epic store. That's my belief right now. I think I have every mod I need to get my save to work right now. So we're going to go ahead and try that. I'm going to cancel back out of here. We're not making any changes. I'm going to go to single player. I'm going to go to load. I'm going to go to Corvus Conspiracy. We've got a couple mission ones here from when we tried that. Let's try it just to see what happens. This is our original one. This is what we dropped at. This is what you saw on video. And see what happens now. Now, we know we've got the UAC armor in here, or ammo in here, as well as the AC, the 80 millimeter ammo. Don't know what's going to happen with that. It may automatically load the UAC and give us a jammed, which is because it's not the right ammo, and not let us switch it. I don't know, but we're experimenting here. I've been recording for an hour and a half, and we've got no game footage yet. And in the meantime, it's getting darker and darker outside. It's almost 10 o'clock now. Let me turn off some lights here real fast and show you what it looks like outside. This is at 10 o'clock in the day, and it's darker now than it was at 8 o'clock, well, 7:30 actually, when I walked out here. That's all from smoke. There might be a little cloud cover up there as well, but yeah, it's just crazy how dark it's getting outside.
Tactical display.
Oh.
Fire wants us to leave nothing behind, so smash everything in sight. I will monitor your progress from here.
Okay, I did see something on this. This is the new weapon loadout at the bottom. There's a way to switch back and forth. I don't remember what it is, but it does exist. We do see our UAC there, and we're showing 222. So we are right now loaded on the 80 millimeter ammo. If I hit okay, so I hit down. Not really a fan of this, but okay. That's on 2. Okay, so what I want, I think, is I want the arms to be on 2. And then I want all of them to be on 3. So I can shoot all medium lasers at stuff there, but if I just want to go up and pop that helicopter and just use my arm lasers, I can do that. Now, will I remember that that's 2, and we'll wait for those to recharge.
Low atmosphere environments always make me nervous.
And that's 3. Okay. So now we're here. If I do a ammo change, let's see what happens if I hit backslash. Rate 2, but it still shows our ammo. So all it's changing here is our fire weight. So R2 should be faster, but increase the chance of jams. You can see it changed both of them. Okay, I like that. We seem to have stuff working. We're on the new version. Progress is made. Progress is made. And now my headphones are beeping at me to tell me I'm about to lose... They're about to wear out, because they've also been on for an hour and a half. You know, I don't know when they were charged left, before I left on vacation. So they've done okay.
Target acquired.
All right, we're just going to use the missiles here, the lasers here, when he comes up. Did he really not die? Wow, look at all that stuff coming in. Wow, there was a lot of stuff shooting there. That was pretty cool. Okay, that was kind of crazy. I don't remember what we're doing. Is this a destruction one? Is this the destroy? Was it destroy, demolition, raid, or something like that? Let's kind of go over the hill slowly here. We still haven't even a chance to practice. Some floating rocks. It's a weird magnetic anomaly on this planet. Why not? Or maybe they're a special type. They're not really a rock. They look like a rock, but in fact, they're just some sort of... I like the effect there. Does that mean those are thermal? Don't know. Oh. See, that's why we did it. Woohoo! All right, we're missing somebody. Who are we missing? Oh, we're missing the awesome. Okay, well let's let the awesome come back up because we do want PPCs when we crest this hill here.
Target acquired. Destroyed.
Is it G? I think it's G. G might be the speed that we're looking for. 48, that seems right for the awesome. We're fine with him sneaking back a little bit. Might even be better off if we take the awesome that we just leave him as the back spot, right? And he comes up. I wonder if he's set as a sniper or if he's set as a brawler with that thing.
Acquired.
Oh, that's who we want right there.
Jammed.
Yes, there are. We got a jam there on the right for a second. Interesting that they don't quite fire at exactly the same place.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Ah! Everything going... Our own PPCs were messing me up. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good.
Objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
And introduce yourself.
Target acquired. Jammed.
Everything's jammed, everything's jammed. Now I'm using my we took a little damage. I'm gonna back up here.
Target acquired.
I don't really want that guy shooting me in the back. We're gonna kind of...
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, our... There we go.
Destroyed.
Our autocannons are kind of all over the place. I saw somebody else complaining more or less about things not going where they thought they were supposed to. Mine are not going together. They're kind of all over the place. Are my arms? It's hard to tell.
Target destroyed.
Okay. They kind of do this, right? One goes high, one goes low. So I saw people complaining that they were going high for them with the Centurion, with one. So maybe one goes up, one goes down. Magnaforce is saying he wasn't seeing anything. I think my headphones are so close to dead. So close to dead. We're going to sneak over the top here.
Target acquired.
Yeah, see, they're kind of going all over the place. Now it's just destruction, just to demolish the base. All right, let's get in here and do that. So yeah, having the weapon groups for the lasers separate kind of allows me to use it as a... I'm going to switch to just normal rate 1. Cut down on our jam rates here.
We're making progress. but
Only one man would give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
the integrity of this place is down to 50%.
All right.
Halfway there.
Target acquired.
Took one down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
I'm just coming over here to destroy this stuff. All right. Payday is nearly here. Are we big enough to wake out walls now? Yeah, we're finally big enough to destroy walls. That'll help. They're fighting. Everybody seems to be in good shape. Three, two, one. There we go.
Completely destroyed this area. Great work. Let's get to the evac point now before more reinforcements arrive.
Destroyed.
All right, where am I supposed to be escaping to? I just wanted to kill somebody.
Acquired.
That's really all there is to it. We might get this guy too.
Destroyed.
Yes, we did.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
All right. Down to 60 rounds of ammo, so that seems to be a reasonable amount. We could add another ton if we wanted, because obviously we've got a ton and a half of UAC ammo to pull out of this thing. So we definitely have some options there. Man, what a roller coaster ride today. Not a lot of shooting, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that.
Let's get out of here, Commander.
But we did verify a few things. One of which is the UACs doing some interesting trajectory. They are not converging. Our convergence is not good. They're going different directions. Now, what might be interesting, and I honestly don't think there's a way for him to do this. If your mech is unbalanced, your convergence is wonky. I know he's working on a way that your tech can go in and rebalance everything to bring you that back. That would be really cool if when you were unbalanced, your aim points were just a little bit off because of that unbalance. But part of rebalancing was fixing all of your aim convergences, your weapon convergences again. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, we're up to professional. That should be 8. Yep. Working our way to 9. Wasn't a whole lot here. We may as well. We do need some money, and this is more money and less shares. We'll go ahead and grab that. Can we grab those? Yeah, and how about a dual tier 2 medium laser from Dipland there? And we'll hit OK. And, oh, look at this. New performance. We got commendations. I like this. Good job, Magnum. Good job, man. Let's see what we got here. So energy 2. Heat management 2. I know he's saying that there was a problem with shooting mechs. Didn't award skill ups. Shooting vehicles and turrets did. I don't know if, excuse me, at the moment, if this is completely working the way he intends or not. But it's different than what we were seeing, and I like this. So it shows evasiveness 4, shielding 1, heat management 2, and I assume that just is what we're seeing down here, like how many points it is, right? Probably in XP. So energy 2, okay. Heat management 2, yeah, it looks to be about the same gap. This was our evasiveness 4, so we see right there that it went up 4. So I'm not sure how many points there are across. It looks definitely more than 10. I mean, if that's 4, maybe there's 50 points or something to go up, but I like that. That's nice. You know, it tells you exactly, you know, numerically what this graph was showing. It's just additional information, but I like it nonetheless. Good job. So what else do we have here? And we can close it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Good job with the UI, man. Really, really like it. All right, so we're going to hit close. We're going to hit continue. We do have more missions to run, but I think we will run them for tomorrow's episode. I might record them right now, but they will be... I've been recording for 1 hour and 46 minutes at this point, so it may end up to be a short video, but it was a lot of work to get to that short video today. We still have to edit all that mess. I think that's pretty cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Great job, Magnum Force, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.